Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Eleni. I'm a second-year dental student and I go to Tufts University. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm a second-year dental student, like I said before, and I do weekly vlogs so you guys can see what my life is like as a dental student, and you guys can get insight into what it's like and what my days are like. And you guys can also follow me on Instagram. I always have it linked down below so you can see more of my day-to-day life as well. I post there all the time about dental school. So yeah, welcome to another weekly vlog. Today is Monday, March 22nd, and I have a perio workshop at 1. So I'm going to be leaving my house soon to go into school. I had a pretty productive morning. I always like to start off my morning making my bed, and I always have breakfast in the morning. This morning I had protein waffles because I also went for a run this morning. I like to make sure that I get some type of exercise during the week. I try my hardest to get 3 to 4 workouts a week. Sometimes I'm just so busy and I don't get to it, but I've been really trying to get outside recently because it's been so nice out. So I always feel like getting some fresh air, getting some movement is always really good. And I also just finished writing in my passion planner. As you guys know, I always like to write my week out, write all my classes, and usually I do that on Monday or Sunday, and I feel like time management in dental school is so important. So make sure that you guys have a planner or some sort of way to manage your time, because that is the #1 thing for dental school, keeping track of your time, making sure you have all the time for studying, classes, you know, your projects, going into practice, stuff like that. So having a planner is so important. I always fill out my passion planner in the beginning of the week, either Monday or Sunday. So yeah, I had a pretty productive morning, and now I am going to have lunch and then head into school because I have that perio workshop. This is the 3rd workshop that we've had so far. The first one, we just learned about all the different tools and how to sharpen them. And then the second workshop, we learned about perio probing and how to chart. And today I actually don't know what we're doing, so it'll be a surprise. But yeah, and then probably in the afternoon, I will, like once I get back from school, I'll probably just start studying for medicine and endo because I have those 2 exams next week. I have a huge 2-week exam block coming up. Next week I have those 2 exams, and then the week after I have 3 more exams. So it's going to be a pretty intense couple of weeks with all those exams and studying and stuff like that. So yeah, it should be interesting. But yeah, so I just wanted to get this vlog started. Welcome back to another week. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat lunch and I'm gonna head into school. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, I just got back home from my perio workshop, and today we worked on scaling and root planing. So they gave us a typodont that had whiteout on it, and we just used the scalers and the curettes to scrape off the whiteout and kind of learn how to use the different instruments and how to position ourselves around the patient. So it was definitely very interesting and I learned a lot. So that was the 3rd workshop that we've had for perio. In the first workshop, we learned all the different instruments and then how to sharpen them. And then in the second workshop, we learned how to do probing and then do the charting for that. So I've definitely been learning a lot in those workshops, and it's all helpful because we'll be doing all of that once we get into the clinic. and we're actually going to be starting as soon as July, so I'm really excited for that. But now I think I'm going to change and then start studying, and I'll probably just study for the rest of the night and get as many lectures as I can, because like I said, next week I have 2 exams, one in medicine and one in endo. Medicine is definitely a lot of material. It's very dense. There's a lot of things to know for medicine. And then endo, I don't think it'll be as much information. It's just a lot of lectures. I think there's like 12 or 13 lectures, so it's definitely a lot of lectures to cover, but hopefully not as much information. Medicine is definitely very dense. So yeah, I'm going to change and get studying, and I'll talk to you guys later. Morning guys, it's Tuesday now. It's around 8 o'clock and I'm headed into school right now. I have implants at 9, and then I think I'm just gonna head back home so I can study medicine and endo. I decided to not assist today just so I can get some studying done. So yeah, I'm gonna head into school and I'll talk to you guys later. Hello guys, I just got out of class. I had implants this morning, and this morning we worked on a provisional crown to put on to the implant. So they gave us a prefabricated crown, and then we had to drill a hole into it to put it over the implant. And then I didn't have time to mount it with acrylic or to bond it with acrylic, so that's what I'll do for the next class. And then we also have to cut a little bit of the titanium implant so that it fits within the crown. So I'll do all of that for the next class. And it was kind of like a crazy class today. I don't know why. Everyone seemed to like not know what to do. It was like kind of crazy. But yeah, so I'm finally going home. It's so beautiful outside. It's 66, so it's so nice for Boston. I had my winter coat, but I don't need it. It's so nice out. So I'm gonna head home and study medicine and endo, and I'm going to stop by the gas station to get gas, but I'll stop by the one with Mary Lou's so I can get a little coffee and treat myself. I'm going to drive home and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, I just got home and I got my Mary Lou's. I got the Milky Way iced coffee. It's really good. I love Mary Lou's. So right now I'm going to change into something a little bit more comfortable and just start studying. Also have lunch, and then I probably will go for a run in a couple hours just because it's so nice outside. And yeah, I'm just going to be studying medicine and endo for the rest of the day. And then tomorrow I just have peds and endo online, so I'll be home all day tomorrow, which is good. I can just study all day, so I'm happy about that. And yeah, implants, like I said before, was like kind of hectic. I felt like no one knew what was going on, but I was able to drill the hole for the crown, and I think I need to drill it just like a little bit more before I put the acrylic to bond it. But I'll just do that for the next class. I think this project we're working on now will just be like continued for the next lab, so I'm not worried about that. And then Thursday I have fixed pros in the evening, and I already finished that project, so that's good. And then Friday I have my last pediatrics lab. We only had 5 labs, I think, total, so it went by pretty quickly. I'm glad that it's going to be over soon. I like peds, but I don't like how the grading and like the labs are set up, because basically after every lab you either hand it in and it's good, or you have to, you know, you didn't finish it and you have to finish it and you have to do it for the next class. So it's not like in other labs where you have the time outside of class to finish the projects. It's either you finish it or you don't for peds. So I don't really like that part of it, but we're gonna have our last lab on Friday. And then I also have fixed pros on Friday after peds. So this week I feel like isn't that busy, but I'll just be studying a lot for the exams next week. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to change now, have lunch, and start studying. The orange, she says she doesn't want tangerine, and she doesn't want Perry with Tria. Well, I'm gonna think of good words. I'm not doing anything crazy. Hey guys, it's Wednesday now. I had Peds this morning online, and I have endo also online, so I don't have to go into school today, which is kind of nice. This morning I've been a little bit stressed though because I have so many lectures to go over for my exams next week, and then I have even more exams the following week that I haven't even like started looking at all. So I'm just like a little bit stressed, and then because I had the lecture this morning, I like didn't do anything. So then I felt even more stressed because I haven't gotten anything done for the exams. So I'm just trying to take a deep breath, relax, and try to have a productive morning from here. So because I meant to wake up early so that I could make my bed and have breakfast all before the lecture, but I woke up late again, so I didn't have time to do anything before the lecture at 9 a.m. So once the lecture was done, I've been trying to, get productive, get things done. I made my bed, I changed my sheets, and now I'm going to get into studying, and hopefully I can get a lot done for today. And I was going to assist tomorrow, but I decided to not and just focus on studying. I probably won't assist again until after all these exams are done, just to be able to study everything that I need to get done. So yeah, a little bit stressed out this morning, but I think it'll be okay. I have nothing else going on for today besides endo, so I'll just be studying all day for the exams, and yeah, that's basically all that I'll be doing today. I'll probably go for a run just to have like a study break and get outside, get some fresh air. But yeah, I'm gonna get into studying. I have some leftover Mary Lou's coffee from yesterday, so I'm probably gonna drink that. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. And for every case, they're not necessarily still communication or anything else, but we have to go. Hey guys, it's a little bit later. It's around 10 o'clock now. I decided to stop studying for the night and fold my laundry because I never have time to fold my laundry. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to wake up around 7 tomorrow so I can get back to studying. And I have removable at 4:30 tomorrow, so I'll probably leave my house around probably around like 3, just so I can get there early, and then maybe even do some other lab work before class. So I still have a ton of studying to do, and the next 2 weeks are kind of creeping up on me and making me feel really stressed. So don't do what I did and procrastinate. I don't know, I feel like the past year I've like been procrastinating more and more for exams. So yeah, don't do that. And so yeah, that's basically my life right now, just stressing about exams and midterms. So yeah, thankfully after this, pediatrics will be done and implants will be done. So those 2 classes will be over, so that's good. And yeah, I just need to get through the next 2 weeks, and then life will be a little bit easier after that, and I can breathe a little bit and maybe do things. But yeah, for the next 2 weeks or so, I'll just be studying all the time, and that's basically what happens sometimes in dental school because you have lots of exams to study for. So yeah, I'm going to fold my laundry and then head to bed, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it's Thursday. I'm about to head into school. It's around 3 o'clock right now. I have removable at 4:30 until 7, but this morning I had a pretty productive morning. I started off like how I usually do. I made my bed, brushed my teeth, washed my face. I had a good breakfast. I usually have toast, avocado toast, and 2 eggs. So I had that. I always like to start off my day with a good breakfast. And then I also did go for a run this morning, and I did some work. So it was a pretty productive morning. So now I'm going to head into school, but I wanted to show you guys before I go. I actually brought home some of my endo stuff, and I put it in this cute little like case that we get with one of our Typodonts. And this is the Typodont that goes in here is the one that we mount things onto. So this is part of the Typodont that goes in this little case, and it's all these like removable parts, so you can take it out and you can mount teeth. So we mounted this tooth into the Typodont, and this is for endo. So when I talk about endo and I say unmounted versus mounted teeth, so we have a couple of teeth that we're going to start off with that are unmounted. So basically we practice our access, instrumentation, obturation, all on the unmounted tooth, and it's really cool because it's clear, so you can see into the root canal. And so this one, you can tell, still has some red wax in it, so I still need to clean it out a bit. And then this one I have here is pretty much all cleaned out. There's no red wax in it anymore. So it's all clean. And I also have to do the same for this mounted tooth. And so that's why we have to take so many x-rays, because this one obviously you can't see the root canals like you can with this unmounted one. So we take tons of x-rays to see what our mounted tooth looks like on the inside. And also really cool for endo, we use the endo ring. So we use all these little files to clean out the canal. So we take our file and then you just put it into the canal and you do like a winding clock motion and kind of like up and down, and this after a while will clear out all of the wax. And in between each time you have to put some water in there to get all the extra wax out. And so there's different size files, and that's what all the different colors are. So purple is the 10, white is the 15, and that is the kind of like the width of it, or like the girth of it, because all of these files are 25 millimeters long, and then we have a whole other set of files that are 21 millimeters long. And so basically you just keep using the files and they get thicker and thicker, so you go up using the files in the canals, and then eventually you get up to 40, which should be your final file, and that will make sure that you get all the wax out from the canal. And then you also have these files, which are actually the rotary files, and I brought that too because this just plugs in. So this is for the rotary files, and you can actually just plug it in to the wall, and it has like a little, and it has this kind of like drill, and this would plug in to this machine, and you just put the little rotary files in here, and it just turns a little bit, kind of like a drill, and you use that to also clean out the canals as well. So I'm actually going to bring this all back to school. I thought I would have time to work on it, but I'm going to go into school early right now and try and get this done before class. But I just wanted to show you guys quickly all of this because it's kind of fun. I like getting all the wax out of these ones, and it's cool being able to see it. So I think that's fun. And also all the files and everything and keeping it all organized is really cool. So I like that, and I wanted to show you guys that stuff. I feel like all of the little instruments and the teeth and everything that we get in dental school is just like so fun and everything. So yeah. And so now I'm going to head into school, and I have dentures like I said before. So for this class we had to prepare the final impressions of the custom trays that we made like a while ago, and today we're doing the final cast of those impressions. So it's just going to be a lot of pouring stone and trimming and stuff like that. So it should be a pretty easy lab. I'm not like dreading it or anything, so it should be good. And then I think after all these impressions and everything in the stone, then I think eventually we do the dentures. It's such a long process to make the dentures, and there's so many impressions we had to take and all these casts that we're gonna have to pour and stuff. So it's a long process, but I'm excited to finally start working on the actual denture. So that should be exciting. So yeah, I'm going to head into school, and I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, I got home from school not too long ago and I had dinner. So today in removable, what we did was a final cast for the dentures. So we took the custom trays that we made a few weeks ago, and then we had the final impression on those custom trays. So then with the impression on the custom trays, we did what's known as a matrix. And that was basically what we did was we poured a stone mixture. It had pumice and plaster in it, and we poured it into a bowl, like a little paper bowl, and to kind of just surround that impression to make what's called a matrix. And then after we poured that, we trimmed it down, and then we took wax and made kind of like a box. It's called box wax, and you make kind of like a box around it, or like a circle. Mine looked like a circle because that's the shape that my impression was. And then you pour up the cast in the stone. So it was a lot of steps, a lot of stone and pouring and stuff like that. So eventually when I separated, because I left it to sit overnight, so tomorrow I will take them apart, and the stone will be the final stone cast for the dentures. And then from that is when I will make the actual dentures. So it's a lot of steps to make dentures, and it's surprising that I feel like I'm like, do people do this every single time you make dentures? Like, I feel like it's a lot of steps for one thing, but I guess, I don't know, and we're not even done with it yet. There's still the whole denture that we have to make. This is just the impressions and the stone and the cast for it. So it seems like a very long process. I'm not really sure like how this is normally in like the clinic. So yeah, I guess it's all a learning process, but I actually kind of liked it. It was kind of fun just pouring the stone and then trimming it and stuff. I don't mind that stuff. It's kind of just like arts and crafts, but more sophisticated, I guess. So yeah, that was what I did today. And now I think I'm going to just study a little bit, probably do medicine. They just did a review. I missed it, but it's recorded. So I'll probably watch the review for medicine. That exam is on Monday, so it's coming up pretty quickly. So I think I'm going to study medicine for the rest of the night. And then tomorrow I have to wake up early because I have Peds at 8 a.m. It's my last Peds lab, which is kind of exciting. We're doing a crown prep, I think, and then we're just bonding a crown that's been already made onto the prep. And then after that I have fixed pros, and in fixed I think I need to take another impression for the crown prep. So hopefully I can get that done tomorrow, and then it's the weekend, but I'll probably just be studying all weekend. So yeah, will be a nice weekend studying. But yeah, I guess that's it for now, and I'm going to study right now, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, it's Saturday now. I've just been studying for medicine. I took a quick break to go on a run. It's so beautiful outside today, and unfortunately I have to be studying for medicine. But so yesterday I had Peds, and we did the stainless steel crown for tooth number S and T, and it was pretty easy and it went really well. So I'm really happy that that last lab went really well for Peds. And basically for that, all we did was flatten the occlusal table, then take out the interproximal contacts, so it basically looked like a square, and then you kind of just like beveled it on the buccal and the lingual, so then you could just snap the crown on, and that was basically it. So it was pretty easy and straightforward. So Peds is over, we don't have any more labs, and the exam is next week. So after that we're done with Peds officially. And then for fixed pros, we were just taking the final impressions for the crown, and we're actually going to be sending our impressions into a lab, and they're going to fabricate crowns for us. So that's kind of cool and exciting. So we learned how to write up a lab note to send to the lab with our impressions, and it was taking me forever to get a good impression, because when you take an impression for a crown, you want to be able to see the finish line, which is like basically the margin around the tooth, and then you also want to see the gum line. And my prep was subgingival, so it was hard for me to get the tooth preparation with the crown with the gum line. So I did like five different impressions, and none of them were coming out right. So when you guys do your crown preps in the pre-clinic, because you can't put a cord on the plastic gums because it's plastic and it's not gonna hold back, and it's like very stiff. So that's where I was having so much trouble. So when you do your crown preps, make sure that your finish line is above the gums so that you can get a good impression. And I wish I had known that earlier. So when you guys get to fixed pros, make sure you do that. And after school, I went to Kyle's and we had pizza. And here I am now just studying. So I wanted to end off this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Next week, I'm going to be just studying for all of my exams and midterms and everything for the next 2 weeks. So it's going to be just studying a lot for these next 2 weeks. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Make sure to subscribe down below and like this video, and follow me on Instagram because I'm always posting on there about dental school. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.